Whether you've just gotten married or you've been married for some time, it's amazing to know that you're going to share life with another human being. And it's one of the things that God cherishes so much. However, some other days are going to be harder, some days are going to be lighter. So we just need a little motivation to continuously work together as a couple to make our marriages work. Maybe your spouse is going through a hard time. Maybe they have dates. Maybe they are chased from the job. Maybe they're having misunderstandings at the workplace or even in your own home. Here are some of the words that you can use to encourage your partner to keep marriage going on regardless of the challenges. You are welcome to my YouTube channel, Marriage Tips with Asperia. 1. I love you. There's nothing that is too comforting than knowing that your partner loves you at whatever cost. You know, those words may look like they are familiar or they are common, but they are powerful. Sometimes someone wants to know how much you love them, then it keeps them going. Tell your partner, I love you. Maybe it's amidst the storm. Maybe he thinks or she thinks you're going to leave her or leave them in that period of time. Maybe he got a sickness or she got a sickness. Tell them, I love you. And that will keep your marriage going. It's just something small. Actually, I love you. Just 3 words like this. Some people find it difficult to say these words, but once you say them, they are magical. They keep your partner's heart comfortable. 2, we will get through this. Maybe the landlord is on your neck. So many ladies think that if the man is having a lot of dates, the easiest way is to pack out and you leave him in such a dilemma. Yes, it could be true that you don't even know how he spends his money, but leaving him may not solve anything. Encourage him. We will get through this. Maybe you can also share with him some ideas of how you can do that. Maybe by relocating to a cheaper place, by doing something to show him that you are in this together. Encouragement does more great wonders than blames. We will get through this. It's such a wonderful encouragement that every person would want to know. Maybe you people are just struggling to survive. You're struggling to conceive a child. And maybe all of you are going through a lot of pressure. Maybe you're getting miscarriages. Maybe this or that. That statement, we will get through this together, is such a powerful statement that can encourage your partner to keep moving even when life seems to be so difficult. 3, remember the time when we mentioned something that she did. Mention some great memory that you remember in your relationship that can spike up, that can, light up your day. Maybe he took you out. Maybe he bought you something. Maybe you visited a certain place together. Remember when I did this. Remember when you did this. Maybe he thinks he cannot do it any longer. Maybe he's like so scared. He thinks he can't do anything. Remind him of his efforts. Remind her of her efforts and know that will encourage them. Sometimes you fall apart and you feel like, I can't fix this. And you feel like this is too much for me. Remind yourselves of the days that you did greater. And that will bring a lot of joy in your marriage. Remind him of the good things he has done. Remind her of the nice food she cooked. And that will be a great encouragement. 4, I'm sorry. That word is so hard for so many people. Like they find it too hard to say, I'm sorry. Maybe you've done something wrong and your partner is turning his back or her back against you. Quickly apologize. It may sound like you are weak, but meekness is not weakness. It means power under control. I'm sorry. It simplifies even things. Sometimes when we fail to apologize, even small matters become great. Apologize as soon as quickly so that the devil will not find any place in your marriage to break you apart. Wrong. We've seen scenarios where someone just wants their partner to apologize, just saying, I am sorry, with all your heart. It takes you back to your position as a husband, as a wife. Don't worry. When your spouse speaks about anything, maybe there is no food at home, there is no electricity, there is no water, the children at home seated, they need school fees, and you call him or her, be like, they're at home, and he tells you, don't worry. There is comfort that you get every time you feel like someone cares. Even if he will not send you money ASAP, immediately, you will know that he's responsible. He knows what he's supposed to do. She knows what she's supposed to do. Maybe you have told your wife, I'm hungry, and she tells you, don't worry, I'm fixing something for you. That word, don't worry. Even Jesus told us in scripture that don't be worried of anything, but by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. As long as the big man has spoken, I'm not worried. As long as she has spoken, I am not worried. So always remind your spouse not to worry. Whether everything is, shaking, whether you feel like the marriage is falling apart, maybe in-laws are hunting her, or, there is a lot going on, pressure, reminding your partner not to worry, knowing that everything is in control and you still love them, does a lot in marriage. The last one, I really need you. It is very important to make your partner feel needed and wanted. Sometimes so many people are even struggling to love themselves because of life's challenges, because of this and that. But knowing that someone needs me, someone wants me in their life is something so great. Remind him or her that I need you. There is a time I went in the hospital when I was going to give birth, and so all other things had failed and they were going to take me for operation. And then I could not see my husband around. So I told this midwife that I need to see my husband so that he would know how much I was going through. Knowing that someone needs you makes you feel special. That word will put so much fire in your marriage, and your marriage will blossom. But thank you so much for watching this video. I believe you found something helpful. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with your friends, and if you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing. I love you so much.